Hello and welcome, magical souls, to today's quick live. And what we're going to be doing these next 4 days, so today is part 1 out of a 4-day series of exploring this concept, the witness, being the witness, witnessing the body, and just different dynamics. And today, in my meditation, it took me completely by surprise what I was going to share today. I had something very different, and then this insight came forward, and it was like, oh, this is a beautiful one to begin this 4-part series with. It just enough words said. So welcome to the page. My name is Jessie-Sarah, and I offer you support in living with heart-aligned action for you to live your truest self through soul-to-soul conversations and coaching, through meditation circles, through breath work, and other fun ways of sharing space and growing together. One of those ways that is available to you for us to come together, for us to support each other, for us to explore the multiple dynamics of this life is on August 31st. You'll see there's a link attached to here and in the events of the page. August 31st, there is a co-creative card reading circle where we come together, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a meditation time together, and then we're going to have a card reading for the group gathered, and then open it up for us to really explore the dynamics of communication present, what support it's offering you in your cosmic unfolding. So even though the reading is for the group gathered, we're going to see how the group gathered, what the energies coming together are serving you at a very personal, deep level, and how it can be integrated and supportive of you in this current time. And what I mean by this current time is just where you are in your life journey right now. So this insight that came forward when I was meditating, and it took a while to get there. This wasn't I just sat down and all of a sudden this insight was there. I was sitting in silence for quite a while, and then it was like this clarity piece. So maybe you're familiar with what I'm about to say from a different perspective. Maybe you've experienced it in a different way. It would be interesting to hear if you've experienced this frequency. So this clarity that came forward is when we hold space. So it started off as a visual. Most things of mine start off as a visual. And it was this visual of how our body holds space for the divine that we are, for the essence, the soul essence. This physical body is this beautiful, I don't even want to use the word container, but just if you can imagine a container from the sense that it has space within, and it's got a certain shape around. That's our body. It's this beautiful container. And then often that leads to conversations of, okay, you are a body, you're not the body, you are a soul having a human experience. The dynamic duality of clarity which came forward when I was sitting in this space was this duality and harmony of, yes, the body is this container holding space for the soul essence that you are. However, the soul essence that you are is likewise holding space for the experience of this human, of this body form, of this current reality and realm. And there's just this sense that I often get in conversation, that in conversations it tends to lead to it being one or the other. And sometimes it's just easier to, pick one topic and run with it for sake of clarity and ease of communication. But this insight that came forward, this witnessing insight, is as this human self witnesses the divine that you are, the essence of life expressing itself that you are. Likewise, the divine that you are and the essence of life expressing itself is witnessing this physical realm, is witnessing the physical plays of energy manifested. And it's this beautiful harmony. So when we transition, for me, this clarity that came forward is as we transition into saying being the witness, we're coming into harmony of, we're not discrediting the human self, which involves the ego, which involves timelines, which involves these different dynamics. We're not discrediting that. And when we witness the space that you are, the connection of all that you are, you're not limiting the human dynamic of yourself. Being the witness is coming into the space of that harmony, of both of those dualities, which allow us to experience this world, allow the soul that we are to be here, and allowing your truest self to be expressed, to be seen, to be. So, a lot of that was feeling, a lot of that was this beautiful visual that doesn't have words. So I trust that I did it some justice with my words, with the language, in sharing that little insight of clarity from witnessing in my meditation with you. I'd love to hear back from you through the comments below. If that resonated with you, if that sparked something for you, if that opened up a conversation of curiosity within you, perhaps it offered some confirmational feedback about something you've been percolating on, thinking about, feeling. Let me know. And once again, if you're interested in the co-creative card reading circle where we can come together, be the divine co-creators that we are, support each other in the human dynamic of living, I look forward to having you join me on August 31st. Please check out the About section on the event, where it gives you information of how to receive the Zoom link, the PayPal link, etc., or just reach out to me in the comments below that you would like to join. Also, there's a time converter in the About section on the event page, so that you can make sure you know what time it's happening here in relation to whatever time zone you are in. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking this time. Last week I came on at 1:15 British Standard Time every day. And this week the energy seemed to shifted for me to come on earlier. So let's see how this unfolds. Just trust in the guidance. Bye all. Until tomorrow.